All right, so this isn't a new story, but I want to talk about this because I think it's very important, especially to the artists and producers and everybody out there that's aiming at TikTok to get your content out there, especially your music, right? So about a year and a half ago, this artist by the name of Caleb Hearn, he had a viral song called Always Be that was getting millions of hits on TikTok. So big to the point that labels and publishers started reaching out to him, all right? Well, this guy named Justin Goldman, he runs a company called 94 Sounds, reached out to him, basically said, hey man, love the song, it's great, would love to work with you on it. Now, funny thing about the way he approached him to say love to work with you on it is that the song ain't need no work. Like, it's already working, but he wanted to basically buy the song from him, you know what I mean? Caleb was like, I need some time to think about it and go over your offer, you know what I'm saying? Like, who's just gonna say yes when you popping, right? Well, Justin Goldman goes behind dude's back and finds the original beat that was behind the music and on BeatStars, right? So he goes and buys the exclusive rights to the beat because Caleb, you know, he's just an artist making songs in his bedroom, whatever. So he probably got the cheapest license for like $19.99, $29, something easy, you know what I mean? But this company goes behind his back, buys the exclusive right to it. So now they're like, you can't use that song because now I have the exclusive right and I'm coming to you letting you know that I now own that beat. So if you want to keep pushing it, you got to come sign this contract that I'm offering you, or you got to find a new beat for your music. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of other companies out here that's doing it. It's not just Justin Goldman and 94 Sounds. And the same thing applies for your copyrights. You know what I'm saying? When you putting this music out there and you're not protecting yourself, you can get a viral song, but somebody out there in the business is going to try to go behind your back to see if you filed copyright paperwork. And if you haven't yet done that, they're going to try to beat you to the punch. Okay? They're going to start trademarking any kind of catchy words or phrases that's in your song. So by the time you start pushing it, they already own it. You got to get on top of your game, man. And I'm not saying this to be preachy, because that's not even my stance as far as the music business is concerned. But I want y'all to protect yourselves at all times. Once again, like I said before, TikTok is a very valuable resource right now. It's a lot of people that are building brands and building names for themselves and a lot of notoriety on TikTok by using it. And I mean, just look at how Instagram is biting everything that TikTok has done in order to get the leg up on the competition. So I'm not here to be a damper on anybody's situation. I just want y'all to be proactive in what you're doing. That's why I always talk about learning the business. That's why I always talk about owning your publishing. If you're self-releasing your music, make sure that you control your masters, which is going to go directly into those beats that you're using as well. So you got to take advantage of the information that's out here. I know it's not always easily accessible, but if you follow my page, make sure that you're sharing this information with other people. If you're an artist, producer, songwriter, etc., and you see this type of stuff on my page, make sure you're sending it to somebody else. Make sure you're telling people, hey, follow this page, because there's a wealth of information that's coming up every day. You know what I'm saying? When I talk about the Pen Game portfolio, yes, I do make a profit off of the sales. However, there's no amount of money that I can make off of this book compared to what you can make if you utilize the information and run with it. You feel me? So I'm tired of hearing the same stories about artists. Now the stories are being remixed, because as the music business changes, the snakes are adapting. And us as artists are not, because we already don't know what's going on to begin with. So in order to change that narrative and in order to change the future, you know what I'm saying, it's very important that we share this information. Some of y'all may feel like, oh, I'm not in the music business, I'm not worried about that. I understand that as well. But what about your kids? You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all got young children, and the first thing they learning to do is TikTok dance and rap, because they listening to rap music. You know what I'm saying? I stand as an example. Rap music was my primary source of what I listened to growing up. And what did I turn out to do? I started making music and became a rapper. Now, you may not encourage your kids to do that, but if you look at today's climate, children from ages 10 to 19 one of their favorite pastimes is to get with their friends and rap. And they're going to start booking studio time, or they're going to have one of their homeboys that start setting up their own studio in their house. And that's where they're going to want to be all the time. So rather than trying to deter your kids from their own interests, if you see them taking a liking to it and trying to become serious with it, help them along the way. Don't let them be the same victims that you've been seeing. Don't let them go through the same TLC stories and all of this stuff. I mean, if you just look at my page, there's countless stories happening right now in the current industry of the same things that we've been talking about forever. You know what I'm saying? I know this looks like a PSA, but for real, man, I'm dead serious. We gotta do better. All right? Much love and respect. Peace.